So I asked everyone what they wanted to see, and overwhelmingly they voted that they would like to see the AL top 10 rookies of the year so far in 2022, where I think they all fall on that list. So I guess without further ado, we're going to go and get started with the list. Number 10 on the list is going to be Johan Duran. He's a relief pitcher from the Minnesota Twins. So far in 2022, he's 0-2 with a 2.18 ERA, a .82 WHIP, 46 strikeouts. He's got 5 saves, 9 holds, and 33 innings pitched. And the Chase rookie card on him is going to be a 2019 Bowman Chrome Auto. Right now it's valued at about $25 to $30. Duran is a big right-hander, standing 6'5", 230 pounds. This has come as a welcome surprise to the Twins this season. He started in the Diamondbacks organization as a starter and had mixed results in the minors. A few good seasons, we'll call them average, few average seasons mixed with some disastrous ones. The Twins used him for the first 2 seasons they had him also as a starter. This season, they transitioned him to the bullpen, and he's kind of put it all together, striking out 46 in 33 innings and snagging 9 holds. And lately has been in line for some save opportunities, getting 5 saves as well. With the struggles of Pagan lately at closer, those save opportunities, they should only increase if he can stay locked in. The concern is the Twins most likely will be a buyer at the trade deadline, and if Pagan struggles anymore, they may look to add a solid closer and not go to Duran as closer, which is why I have Duran at number 10 on this list. Number 9 is Penn Murfee from the Mariners. He's also a relief pitcher. His 2022 stats so far are 1-0 with a 1.63 ERA, a .8 WHIP, 33 strikeouts, 2 holds, and 27 2/3 innings pitched. The Chase rookie on him, he does not have one yet, so you don't need to go out there searching for it because he doesn't have one. Like Duran, Murfee was mostly a starter in the minors, at least in recent seasons. At Vanderbilt, he threw out of the pen, and in his first couple of years in the minors, he did that as well. In 2019, he was converted more to a starter, but since being called up, Murfee has flourished in both low leverage and high leverage situations in the bullpen, and has shown mostly his 2-pitch stuff, with his 4-seam fastball and his plus-rated slider. He does throw a sinker, but very rarely. With the ever-increasing likelihood that the Mariners are going to be sellers at the trade deadline, Sewald will draw some interest around the league, and with Diego Castillo struggling out of the bullpen, although he has pitched a lot better lately, Murfee could find himself at a strong position for some save opportunities in the second half of the year. If he can continue with that low ERA and start picking up some saves, he may be a dark horse in this race. Number 8 on this list was actually one of the players I was most excited to see this year, and that's Shane Baz for the Tampa Bay Rays. He's a starting pitcher. His 2022 stats are 0-1 with a 4.15 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP, 15 strikeouts, and only 13 innings pitched. That Chase rookie card you're going to be looking for on him is a 2017 Bowman Draft Refractor, and it's $65 to $70. Shane Baz popped on the scene at the tail end of last season and looked unhittable in his first few games, but Baz did struggle in his one postseason appearance, giving up 3 runs and 2.13 innings pitched against the Red Sox. In March, Baz had to have arthroscopic surgery on his elbow to remove some loose bodies in his pitching elbow. He has worked his way back and is starting once again for Tampa Bay. Notching 3 starts under his belt so far this season, he was shaky in his first start, giving up 5 earned runs and 2 1/3 innings. Since then, he's had 2 starts that look like the Baz people were expecting, only giving up 1 run in 10 2/3 innings and striking out 13. If Baz can get back to the form we saw at the tail end of last season, minus that postseason hiccup, he may be able to stand out on top of this list. Missing time to start the year and coming back from an injury is what's keeping Baz lower on this list. Plus, Baz may run into another issue further on down the road with another player on his team sniping some regional votes from him. So number 7 on this list is a player I've discussed several times, and if you want to go back and watch some of my other videos of an actual full-on breakdown of this player, you're more than welcome to. I've talked about him a couple times. I believe he was on my top 10 prospects video list for 2022, and that is MJ Melendez for the Kansas City Royals. He is a catcher and now right fielder. His 2022 stats are hitting .231 with 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, no stolen bases, and a .735 OPS and 156 at-bats. That Chase rookie card, which I actually have several of, is a 2017 Bowman Draft Refractor Auto, and it's $175 to $200. I actually just had a green auto that I just sold his for about $340. So that's the green to 99. But the one you're looking for is just the Refractor Auto. There's no base auto in the 2017 Bowman Draft. The big concern with Melendez this year was that if called up, he would be fighting for playing time with Salvador Perez. With the early season struggles that Perez was having, though, Melendez was able to get that call up to the majors. With the addition of playing right field and DH, Melendez has become an everyday player for the Royals. The power from 2021 AAA, where he hit 41 home runs, has not quite been there yet, but he is getting every opportunity to find his swing. A few big games from him would propel him higher up on this list, but with him not quite finding that power stroke he displayed in AAA, the fact that Paredes could get hot at any moment kind of keeps Melendez around this number 7 spot on this list. Also, Melendez, like Baz, may have the issue splitting regional votes with a teammate. Number 6 on the list is going to be Riley Green for Detroit, plays center field. 2022 stats is batting .250, no home runs, 2 RBIs, 1 stolen base, a .650 OPS, and 28 at-bats. That Chase rookie card on him is going to be a 2019 Bowman Draft Auto, and it is about $325 to $350. Riley Green appeared to be a shoo-in to duke it out with Bobby Witt for Rookie of the Year honors in spring training, hitting .429 with 2 home runs, but a fractured foot cost him his opening day roster spot. He finally has healed up enough to break through on the Tigers. Green has the potential to be a 5-tool superstar for years to come, and I wish the Braves had been able to hold on to him. But getting such a late start to the season and coming off of injury has hampered this season's potential. Since coming back from the IL, Green has been getting everyday opportunities and is given the chance to show off those skills. He has yet to hit any home runs, but did get his first stolen base of the season last night. Hitting 24 home runs and stealing 16 bases in the minors in 2021, he definitely has the potential to climb this list by the season's end. Number 5 on the list is Isaac Paredes. He plays for Tampa Bay. He plays first, second, and third, mainly second and third. His 2022 stats, he's hitting .255 with 10 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a .927 OPS and 98 at-bats. That Chase rookie card they're looking for is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Auto, and it's $40 to $45. Paredes has been on fire lately and kind of came out of nowhere to jump up this list. When I started doing the research earlier in the week, he was at a firm number 9 on the list. But by going 10 and 15 over the last couple of days and hitting 5 home runs with 9 RBIs, he has propelled himself further up this list. Paredes has never hit more than 15 home runs in any minor league season, so I'm not sure the hot trend will continue, but he is now on everyone's radar and hopefully can continue his hot streak. Being in Tampa will draw a lot of eyes as far as the baseball voters go, with Wander Franco being there, but the fans rarely make it out there to see either. Playing multiple positions has given Paredes more opportunity for at-bats, and if he can stay hot, he will be a solid everyday piece moving forward for the Rays. The concern and the reason he is lower on this list is the hot streak abilities are a bit out of character for Paredes' talent, at least so far. He may also have to split some of those votes regionally with Baz. Number 4 on the list is going to be Jeremy Pena. He plays for the Astros. He's a shortstop. His 2022 stats is .277 batting average with 9 home runs, 27 RBIs, 6 stolen bases, and an .804 OPS and 195 at-bats. That Chase rookie card you're looking for on him is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Auto, and it's $150 to $175. Pena had a hot start to the season, looking like the leader for the Rookie of the Year honors, with Witt's early season struggles, hitting 9 home runs and stealing 6 bases. But Pena just spent 10 games on the injured list and has fallen off pace with the now hot Bobby Witt. The speed has always kind of been there for Pena, stealing 20 bases in 2019, but the power didn't really come along until 2021, where he hit 10 home runs in 37 games between rookie ball and AAA. He is definitely a 5-tool player, but injuries have always been a bit of a concern, with wrist surgery costing him the beginning of the season in 2021, and recently the thumb injury that put him on that 10-day injured list. If he can stay healthy and put numbers up even similar to what pace he was putting up before the IL stint, he will be a force to be reckoned with in Rookie of the Year voting. Being on the Astros is not a help when it comes to investment value or awards honors voting, though. Okay, so number 3 on the list is going to be George Kirby for the Mariners. He is a starting pitcher. His 2022 stats are he's 2-2 with a 3.12 ERA, a 1.12 WHIP, 47 strikeouts, and 49 innings pitched. Now, Kirby is actually pitching as I'm making this video, and it looks like he's kind of getting slapped around by the Orioles right now. It's 7-0 in the 4th inning. So he probably didn't have a great game today, but we're going to allow that, and he's not going to get moved around on the list at the moment. So that Chase rookie card is going to be a 2019 Bowman Chrome Draft Auto, and it's about a $30 to $35 card. Kirby has been solid and consistent all season long, having only 3, what I would call bumpy starts. Being in Seattle kind of does hurt his chances a little bit because he will be with Julio Rodriguez and Penn Murfee. They will be splitting some of those regional hometown votes. Kirby does not strike out as many per 9 innings as some of the other pitchers on this list, but his control is solid, and he's only walked 6 batters in 49 innings. He does have 4 pitches he commands very well with a 95.5-mile-an-hour fastball and having a 10-mile split between that and his changeup. If he can remain consistent, that may be enough to push him up the list. If other players become inconsistent especially. I think if Kirby can go on a little bit of a win streak, even with a potential vote splitting, he can stand an outside chance at winning AL Rookie of the Year. Number 2 on this list was everybody's kind of preseason AL Rookie of the Year choice, and that's going to be Bobby Witt Jr. He plays for Kansas City. He plays shortstop and third base. His 2022 stats are he's hitting .242 with 11 home runs, 37 RBIs, 11 steals, and a .759 OPS and 264 at-bats. That Chase rookie card on him is going to be expensive, but it is a 2020 Bowman Chrome Auto, and it's about $825 to $875. It is the most expensive one on this list. Witt started off slow, and with the hype of his potential, it made his struggle stand out even more. Hitting 33 home runs and stealing 29 bases last season in the minors, many thought Witt was just going to set the majors on fire and easily be a 30-30 guy for years to come. Hitting .216 in April with no home runs had many people worried, and some even started selling his product off at a reduced rate. But hitting 6 home runs in May and batting .243, and then following that up with a June of .264 with 6 home runs and 4 steals, Witt looks to be figuring things out a little bit. He may not put up those huge numbers that a lot of people were expecting, but his 5-tool talent is creeping out more and more as the season progresses. The concern with Witt is whether he can keep the hot streak going or in reality get hotter. He may lose some of those regional votes like some of these other guys on this list to his teammate Melendez, but that didn't really seem to hurt like a Rosarina last year, who lost votes to Wander and to Shane McCallahan. Number 1 on this list is going to be Julio Rodriguez, who we have discussed before. He is a center fielder, right fielder for the Mariners. His 2022 stats are .269 with 11 home runs, 35 RBIs, 19 stolen bases, a .779 OPS, and he's had 275 at-bats. That chase card that you're looking for on him is a 2019 Bowman Chrome Auto. It's about $450 to $500. At the moment, Rodriguez stands alone atop the AL Rookie of the Year list in most people's eyes. His combination of speed and power have been expected, but it is nice to see some of those rookies, or at least one of these rookies, meeting those expectations that were set for him. In 2021, he stole 21 bases, he hit 13 home runs while batting .347 in the minors. He is about 16 at-bats off of that pace from 2021, and although his batting average is a little lower, he is on pace to beat those other marks this season. If he can keep pace on the season he is having, and he can bring that batting average up a little bit, he will walk away with this award. Even if some of his votes are eroded regionally by his teammates Kirby or Murfee, he still should stand above all others on this list simply by maintaining his current pace. So that wraps up our top 10 list of the AL Rookie of the Year candidates. We're going to move on to the NL candidates in our next video. So if you have any suggestions, please drop them down in the comment section for us to take a look at. And if you want to go ahead and subscribe over here, and you want to watch my next video over here, then go for it. The big concern with Melendez this year was that if he got called up, he'd be fighting for playing time with Salvador Perez. With the early season